Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lila. Lila loved looking at the moon every night before she went to sleep. One night, while she was sitting by her window, something amazing happened. The moon was shining extra bright, and a glowing path of light appeared right outside her window. Lila was so excited. She put on her slippers, climbed out the window, and stepped onto the glowing path. It felt magical. The moonlight led her all the way to a beautiful forest. The forest was full of big, glowing trees. Fireflies danced in the air, and everything sparkled under the moonlight. As Lila walked further into the forest, she saw an old owl sitting on a branch. The owl looked at her with big, kind eyes and said, "Welcome, Lila. We have been waiting for you." Lila was surprised. An owl that could talk. Then a friendly rabbit and a happy squirrel came out from behind a bush and smiled at her. The wise owl flew down to Lila. It was holding a shiny, glowing stone in its beak. "This is a magic moonstone," the owl said. "It will help you on your adventure." Lila carefully took the moonstone. It was warm and sparkled in her hands. Just then, Lila heard a soft, sad sound. It was like someone was crying. Lila and her animal friends followed the sound and found a small baby deer by a stream. The deer looked scared and lost. Lila knelt down beside the deer and said softly, "Don't worry, little deer. We will help you find your family." The rabbit, squirrel, and owl all nodded. Lila held the moonstone, and it began to glow even brighter. It showed them which way to go. They walked through the forest until they reached a shiny lake. The moon was reflecting in the water, and suddenly the water showed a map. It showed the way to the deer's family. Lila and her friends followed the path shown by the moonstone. They walked until they found a bright, sunny place in the forest. And there, under a tree, was the deer's family. The little deer made a happy sound and ran to its mother. They nuzzled each other, and Lila felt so happy to see them together again. The owl looked at Lila and said, "Thank you, Lila. You have a kind heart." The rabbit and squirrel cheered, and the deer's family looked very happy. It was time for Lila to go home. The owl gave her a soft, glowing feather as a gift. Lila held it, and the moonstone started to glow once more. In a flash, Lila was back in her cozy bedroom by the window. She looked at the moon, still glowing in the sky, and smiled. She whispered, "Thank you, my magical friends. Until next time." Lila climbed into bed, feeling happy and safe. As she drifted off to sleep, she knew that the magic of the Moonlight Forest would always be with her.